Hey. So you guys give me a second. Let me double check and make sure that one, I'm live everywhere I want to be live, and two, that this looks okay. And so you guys, as you come on into this live, say hi, hello, hey, all that awesome stuff so that I can see who is on the live. You guys, if you're catching me on the replay, type in hashtag replay, leave your questions, your comments, all that awesome stuff. Once again, so that I can see who's on here, I will try my best to get back and answer any questions, respond to any comments that you may leave. Hey, April. And so you guys, I need you to stand in prayer with me right now. And so let me go ahead, do my intro, and then I'm going to dive on into the conversation. So those of you that may be new to me, welcome to my space. My name is Beverly Walthour. I am a business strategist specifically for Christian female coaches who want to accelerate their income and their impact without compromising their Christian values. I'm also a TV and radio show host, so we film and record the TV and radio show here in Atlanta, GA. And so you guys, I want to go ahead and dive on into this conversation. This is going to be a short conversation, and I have some assignments I need to work on. So I'm not going to be before you long. Is that what they say? I'm not going to be before you long. But I wanted to have this conversation. I've been having some conversations with some absolutely amazing Christian female coaches. Hey, Minister Jacqueline, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? So I've been having some absolutely amazing conversations with some amazing Christian female coaches over the past few weeks, actually since the beginning of 2022. And we've been having some amazing conversations. And I always tell you guys, especially as entrepreneurs, don't be afraid to lead by example. Because for a lot of us, people look up to what it is that we do because we are entrepreneurs. So although for us, we started our businesses, we started as coaches, strategists, mentors, whichever one, consultants, whichever one of those terminologies that you use, we started it for our own personal reasons, that calling that was placed on our life when it came to entrepreneurship. And for a lot of people, they have that desire, they have that longing to go into entrepreneurship, but they haven't taken the leap yet. So they look at us and they see us, and once again, they just see us in such a different way. And so you guys, I'm going to share with you, I'm trying to get this lighting right and all that stuff like that. But I just wanted to share with you guys the importance of you showing up, the importance of you playing bigger, especially now in this season. Now is not the time for you to shrink, that type of thing. And one of the biggest things, and actually since the beginning of 2022, and tech-wise, I know that this particular year is going to be a very interesting year in a very good way. Just because of the things that have been spoken over my life, over my business, all of that good stuff. And it's been very interesting for me tech-wise. So I shared this a little bit earlier in the post that I had today, but I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about what happened. And like I said, this falls into alignment with a lot of the conversations that I've been having with these amazing female coaches since 2022 has started. And so I just want you guys to lean in and glean what you can from this conversation, and then continue on with your day or your evening, whichever time you're watching this or wherever you are in the world. And so I just want to remind you guys not to give up. And I always say this, and I've been saying this for a while. A lot of times, the area in which you coach people will be the area in which you have the most attacks. And so we want to make sure that we're careful, that we're not attributing those attacks to, oh my gosh, maybe God is telling me I shouldn't do this. Oh my gosh, maybe I should stop what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, maybe I misheard God. Well, you know what? I'm going to think on this. I'm going to pray about this 11 times because I'm afraid to make a mistake, versus seeing it for what it may actually be. And so one of the things that I shared, so for instance, last month in my academy, right before I kicked off this challenge that we did as a group, my computer wouldn't power on. So that happened to me back in August. And once again, I just got this computer in April. It happened back to me in August. And so I had to call up. I have a Dell computer, called up to Dell. They troubleshooted. They were able to help me get the computer turned back on. Everything was fine and dandy. But I told them, I said, I don't feel like I should have this issue with a brand new computer. This computer is less than 6 months old and it won't power on. So they're like, oh, you're not going to have this problem anymore. You're good. I'm like, okay, bet. So then January rolls around. I promise you guys, literally, when I announced to my academy that we were doing this challenge that was focused on them generating more revenue, my computer wouldn't come back on again. And so, of course, a lot of us, our businesses are online. So we use our tech. So whether or not it's your computer, your iPad, your laptop, your tablet, your phone, you're very heavy into your technology, whichever one of those tools that you use. And so I share it all the time. I can't see how people do their whole business via a phone. I'm like, first of all, I'm a little bit older. That might be why. I'm a little bit older. Like, this screen is just not big enough for me to do what I need to do and see what I need to see. So I need a laptop. Like, I need to be able to see. I need to be able to see that type of thing. And so, like I said, it took maybe 7 days before that computer would come back on again. They sent the tech out and all that stuff like that to be able. He was like, yeah, the issue is, because I updated to Windows 11. And so he was like, oh yeah, that's the issue, because some of your apps and stuff are not compatible. But once I get these things squared away, you're not going to have any more issues with this. So this is probably around January the 10th, 11th, somewhere around there. He's like, you're not going to have any other issues with this. You should be good. You should be good. Because when he came out, the work order said to replace my motherboard. And so when he saw that I had done the Windows 11 update, but saw all of these little exclamation points, and he's like, no, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm like, okay, so, I'm not the IT person. So if he said that's what it was, that's what it was. So I roll with it. Right. And so once again, was it frustrating? Was it? Yeah, it was. Because once again, it impacted how it went. But the outcome of that, and I even told the ladies in the academy, I said, you guys better be aware, because something amazing is getting ready to happen. Something amazing is getting ready to happen. And so the results of that were absolutely amazing. The level of the visibility, people signing clients, all of that good stuff. Okay. And then last week, I announced we're moving into February. So I announced, okay, you guys in the academy, this is what we're doing this month in February. The next day, the same thing. The computer would not turn on. So less than a month later, I'm having the same experience when this guy told me that, hey, it's not going to be an issue anymore. And lo and behold, it was an issue. So here we go. Once again, we're moving into this different challenge in the month of February for the ladies in my academy, and my computer will not come on again. The exact same issue, the exact same issue, the exact same issue, the exact same issue. Did I say the exact same issue? Hey, the exact same issue happened. And so you guys, what I had to end up doing, once again, didn't get frustrated, didn't get mad, hey, you guys, I need you to come out. Well, ma'am, we need you to send in your computer. No, you're not. I'm not sending this in. You're going to send somebody else out here to fix it, so on and so forth. But you guys, I had to shift into, it wasn't, okay, well, maybe God is telling me that I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe God is telling, maybe I misheard God, and this is not what, no, that was never the thought in my head that I shouldn't do a thing. It was like, okay, Holy Spirit, what do I do in the meantime? Because getting mad, frustrated, upset, and all that stuff, that's not going to help the situation. So what do I need to do? So my prayer part was like, Bev, you need a backup computer. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I do. Yeah, just going to get the backup. So, prayerfully, I'll never have to use the backup once this thing gets fixed. So I'm like, okay, cool. So yesterday, I get an email. Hey, the motherboard is on backlog because they're supposed to come out today. Fix it. It's on backlog. I said, okay, whatever. Go get a computer. I said, let me go get this little backup computer. So when I need this right here, I am able to go in and, do what I need to do. Because like I said, I can't do stuff on my phone. I don't know how you guys do the stuff on your phone, but I cannot do it on my phone. I cannot do it on my phone. I can't do it. So like I said, I had to figure out, partner with the Holy Spirit. Okay, Holy Spirit, what are we going to do? And so once again, that's what we decided. So that's why my lighting is a little bit funny right now, because I'm trying to figure out how to get the lighting on this thing right here. But I had to do what I needed to do. We were able to kick off what we needed to get kicked off in my academy, because once again, I want to be that example as well of being able to push through when things don't go as planned. So I want you to think about the people that you serve. Are there things that they may need to push through when it's not going the way that they need to go? Because usually on the other side of that resistance is their breakthrough. So are we being that example for them as well? And also being transparent. Be transparent with your people as well and let them know what's going on. Let them know when you get into that space of, okay, what's really going on? This didn't work out the way that I thought that it would. So we're going to pivot. We're going to do this. We're going to do this, that type of thing. Like, have that type of dialogue and that conversation with your people. They're going to appreciate that with you. So the same thing, I want you to get into that space and that place of doing that. I love that, Minister. Look, she just got her brand new computer and monitor on today as you're speaking. My doorbell rang from Best Buy. Yep, that's why I went to Best Buy. She said she did not pay a dime for it. Yes. And so you guys, the same thing. I want you to think about, especially, I'm speaking to my coaches right now. You as coaches, if you are experiencing an area of resistance, especially in an area where you serve your clients, I don't want you to give up. I want you to press in. I want you to press through, because I believe on the other side of your breakthrough are going to be other people's breakthroughs as well. It's going to be attached to your breakthrough, but you have to push through that thing. And pushing through it for me means partnering with the Holy Spirit. And once again, having that conversation with the Holy Spirit and asking the Holy Spirit, okay, well, this is what we thought was going to look like. It's not looking like this. What's the next step? Like I said, versus you asking yourself, okay, God, did I miss you? Did I mishear you? Maybe you don't want me to do it right there. Not that. But instead asking, how can I partner? What can we do different? What will it look like? That type of thing. So it may not be the ideal, like the setup that I have, it's not necessarily the ideal, but it allows for me to work. And once again, when I got the updated computer, because like I said, of course, the other one, I mean, I would have loved the one that I've had for less than a year to work. But my thing is, once again, powering through, being solution driven type of thing. So what would maybe something else that you may need to do? You may need to solicit other people. That's why I tell you guys, as believers in business, you should have prayer partners. So like I said, I got prayer partners, all of that stuff. People to stand in the gap. There's no way that you can do this entrepreneurial journey by yourself. Once again, 6:30 in the morning, I have connections. Hey, this is what we're working on in the business today. This is what worked. This is what didn't work. Those types of things. So you guys, I believe as we are moving into, we're finishing up, we're almost halfway through the second month of 2022. There may be some things that you have to do different. It may have to look different. It may have to sound different in this season, and it's okay. But the thing is, don't give up. Continue to move, continue to have those conversations, continue to partner with God, continue to connect with your people. And that was actually one of the things that we did in my academy. That's why it was so important for me to be able to still meet with them, because we were talking about their messaging. And so for a lot of them, when they get that clarity on their messaging, they're going to notice a huge shift in the way that they're serving their people, the way that people connect with them, the way that they connect with their people. So it was very important for me to have this conversation with those ladies in my academy. And then, of course, the crazy part, and somebody in here shared as well, you know, they were sharing they had tech issues and all of that stuff as well. So like I said, pay attention. If you're noticing some resistance in your life, pay attention. See, is it connected to what you do as a coach? And like I said, it may not necessarily mean that you're supposed to give up and stop and quit. It may mean, okay, what's going to be that next step? How will I pivot? What may I have to do differently to be able to get to still being able to get to the goal? And like I said, that may mean you have to speak different, look different, talk different, act different, whatever it may be. The people that you may partner with, there may be some people that can't go in this next season with you, and that's fine. But remain prayerful, remain connected to the Holy Spirit, remain having those conversations with the Holy Spirit. Don't worry about how it may look to other people, because like I said, I almost didn't go live. I'm like, this camera is not the right quality, but you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it work, because somebody needed to hear this. It's the same thing with the people that you serve. Someone needs to hear that message that keeps bubbling up in your spirit, and you keep pushing it down because things don't look perfect. Things are not exactly right. Don't keep pushing that thing down. Let it come out. Speak it, whatever it is that you need to do. Get that message across. So whether or not it's verbally, whether or not it's written, whatever it is, but someone needs to hear what you keep pushing down because you feel like things are not perfect. You're worried about what people are going to think. One of my one of my former clients that was in my 10K program, she was talking to me about the fact that she's doing reels now, and people are actually going back and forth with her because they don't agree. I said, that's good. That is good, because now you stirred and you found your target market, and there are going to be people who are going to disagree with you. Hey, Deborah, how are you? There are going to be people that's going to disagree with what it is that you're doing, and that's fine. Get your message out there. Be specific on who it is that you're talking to, why you're talking to that specific group of people, and watch what happens. So like I said, don't ignore it. Speak it. Have that conversation. All of that stuff. Watch it. Watch what happens. Watch what happens, you guys. So you guys, like I said, I had to, good. Yep, that's what I mentioned that as well. So you guys, like I said, that thing, that change, that shift, whatever you may have to do to make it work, do what you need to do. Once again, partner with the Holy Spirit. Have that conversation with the Holy Spirit. Don't be afraid. He's going to continue to walk with you. He's going to continue to lead you. But just be obedient to what it is, even if it does not look the way that you thought that it was going to look. It's going to all work out. It's going to work out. So don't be afraid to move into that bigger. Don't be afraid to move into your next. Watch what happens. Okay. So you guys, like I said, this was going to be a short live. But once again, I wanted to explain a little bit more about that post that I had out there earlier. Once again, don't get mad, frustrated, angry, any of that stuff. Don't remain in that space. Instead, partner with the Holy Spirit. What are we going to do next? Okay, it didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. What's going to be my next step? That type of thing. Watch what happens. So make that shift if you need to. It's okay. As long as you remain in alignment with what God has for you, watch what happens. Okay, you guys, I got to go. So you guys, once again, take this, whatever you need to do, whatever you need to speak to your audience, whatever you need to release out, whatever that is that keeps bubbling up and you keep pushing it down, speak it out, speak out, and watch what people say. Watch how people connect with what it is that you say and what it is that you do. And so once again, yep. And so in that space and place, so Minister, she had some issues with her technology. And the thing that I always say, once again, you can, as far as customer service, let them know, hey, this is what's going on. But for those people that can't understand what that was, then once again, you best believe that God will have people that will replace all of that. And it'll be even better. It will be even better. So don't sweat any of that. Like, okay, God, I did what I needed to do. Even for myself, I had to reach out to a brand new client. Hey, I know we were scheduled to have we were supposed to have our first meeting last week. I can't meet with you. I need you to reschedule. Like I said, prayerful before I had that conversation with her. That's all that you can do. Extend that courtesy, have that customer service, extend the courtesy. And then once again, you do what you need to do in your natural and trust and believe that God will put his super on top of your natural. So you made that step to reach out to let them know what's going on. Anything after that, like, okay, God, I know you're going to take care of it. That type of thing. He's going to send something even better, even better. Okay. All right, you guys, I pray that you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Of course, if you have any specific questions for me, feel free to reach out to me. You guys, I pray that this message was helpful. Once again, push through that thing on the other side of all this resistance that you're experiencing. I'm telling you, it's something absolutely amazing on the other side, not just for you, but for the people who are connected to you. That's the most important part. That's the most important part. So make sure that you continue to push through and press through and watch what happens. Okay. All right, you guys. Once again, I pray you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. And I will see you guys on the other side of this live. Take care. Take care. Take care.